Hey there guys, your friendly neighborhood Spidey Choi here, and today's the day that I will be showing you my good decks, well, should I say good decks? Or I say, good cards of Yu-Gi-Oh! Before we get started, I'd like to show you a deck of cards that I brought for Brian Light here. So, this is the, you see right here, the Emperor of Darkness. Pretty good card and kind of strong. So Brian Lightyear, if you're watching this, you probably will be receiving this one. This is how the cards will look like. So yeah, pretty good cards, huh? Well, you're gonna see my deck of cards eventually. So here I'm going to be showing you the Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I had. So later it eventually, don't know when it's gonna be, but I will be doing the Marvel Discussion 2, the number 2 one. If anybody hasn't watched my trailer yet, click on this notification right here, okay? Now here's the deck of cards that I have. It's called the, see your name, I'm not sure if you want to read it, but the Synchron Extreme Structure deck. It's kind of like machine decks. So gonna open it. See, open this correctly. Let's put this up right now. And here's the poster right here. So I want to open it, but not right now. Now, let's see good cards. I'm sorry to open it. Now, here you have Stardust Warrior. Awesome, right? Almost like attack power. 3,000 attack power. And defenses 2,500. It's more like higher than Blue Eyes White Dragon, but same attack power. But okay, next card. Here we have Jet Warrior. Another fancy card, but strong. Attack power, which is 2,100. Defense power, 1,200. Very fancy. Now over here is a firepower Jet Synth, whatever it is. So this card says if this card is sent to the graveyard as a central material, you can add one junk monster from your deck to your hand. If this card is in your graveyard, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use one Jet Central effect per turn and only once that turn. Pretty interesting. Looks strong. Okay. Here we have Scrap Fist, a magic card. It's very shiny with the effect. And here we have SL Central. 5-star power, which is dark, and 500 attack power, defense 2,100. Here we have Rush Warrior, another good one. If you guys read it carefully, Synchron Carrier, which is 0 attack power and 1,000 defense. Junk Syndrome, which is your, when this card is just normal summon, you can target one level 2 or lower monster on your graveyard, special summon that target in defense position, let its effect or negate it. Pretty interesting for the card. And here's a double one, just Quicksand Syndrome, another machine type, but 5-star. Drill Syndrome. If a warrior type monster you control attacks a defense position monster, inflicts piercing battle damage to your opponent. Once per turn, when you inflict battle damage to your opponent with this effect, you can draw one card. Fascinating. Terrible Syndrome. Next card, Unknown Syndrome, which is 0 attack and defense points. So this card says, if your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Unknown Syndrome once per duel this way. Don't know what that is, but maybe we'll figure out eventually. And here is the Flu Syndrome. It's like a machine. This one is a machine, but more like a flower type. Syndrome Explorer. Okay, so this card says when this card is normal summon, you can target one Syndrome. Well, it's not. Don't know how to pronounce this, but monster in your graveyard, special summon that target, but its effects are negated. Still don't know what that does. Speed Warrior. Sonic Warrior. This one's good. If this card is sent to the graveyard, all level 2 or lower monsters you currently control gain 500 attack points. So that means whenever this monster right here is sent to the graveyard, which is, it says level 2 or lower monsters that I control, which any type of monster gain 500 attack power points, which is awesome. Doppel Warrior. Okay. Quillibolt Hedgehog. Little fuzzy guy. Tuning Wire, and it's like this guy's almost like have a pen in its head. This card can be treated as a level 2 monster when used for Central Summon. If this card is sent to the graveyard for Central Summon, draw one card. This is pretty good for a card. Swift Scarecrow for a machine. 0 attack and defense. Level Eater, which I want to show you this. So this card says if this card is in your grave, you can target one level 5 or higher monster you control, reduce its level 1. And if you do, special summon this card. This face-up card on the field cannot be tributed except for a tribute summon. So yeah, this is good. Effect Failure. Spellcaster. Okay. Genex Neutron. Looks strong for star power. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card was normal summoned this turn, you can add one machine type tuner monster from your deck to your hand. Interesting. Genex Ally Birdman. Attack power 1,400, 1,400 and defense is 400. Playsters. I'm sorry if I cannot pronounce this card right. So the name says Plague Spreader Zombie. That's what it's called. 2-star attack power. Well, 2-star card. White Dragon WY Burster, almost similar to Blue Eyes, but not really, but more dramatic, but still a dragon type card. Black Dragon Claw, similar to Red Eyes Black Dragon, but not really. The type monster, Limited Overdrive, which is a spell card. You see that right here. Next we have Starlight Junction. It's like a city. It says you contribute one tuner monster. Special summon one Synchron monster from your deck with a different level than the tribute monster had on the field. During your opponent's turn, if you Summon a Synchron monster from your extra deck. Target one card on the field. Shuffle it into the deck. You can only use each effect of Starlight Junction once per turn. Okay, I don't know what that is, but maybe Brian Light will help me explain things. Next we have tuning. It says add one Synchron tuner monster from your deck to your hand, then send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. Okay, maybe not sure. Reinforcement of the army, which is add one level 4 or lower warrior type monster from your deck to your hand. This is good. Reinforcements. Then is the warrior returning alive, which spell card says target one warrior type monster in your graveyard, add that target to your hand, which is meaning any type of warrior that I have in my hand goes to my hand, basically. Next we have Dark Eruption. Target one dark monster. Well, welcome back, and sorry for the interruption. And let's see, is this Dark Eruption spell card says target one dark monster with 115 or less attacking your graveyard, add that target to your hand. Pretty interesting for a card. Next, 1 for 1. It says send one monster from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon one level 1 monster from your hand or deck. Okay. Night Beam. This seems interesting, like target acquired. Anyway, it says target one set spell trap card on your opponent's controls. Destroy that card. Target. Your opponent cannot activate the targeted card in response to this card's activation. Okay. Diable Cyclone. Scrap Iron Statue. Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Limiter Overload. Call the Hunted. Pure Iron Wall. You can see here. Solemn Warning. And Junk Warrior. Not bad for a card. Back to here. I think this so-called structure extreme, well, central extreme structure deck, more machine type deck. Pretty interesting, huh? And hope you liked it, folks. And also, I think you probably know that I changed my name into Ultimate Spidey Troy, so don't forget to subscribe to me and my other friends too. Links will be right below. Okay, and next following vlog video will be the, well, since I got an extra deck which I showed you in that clip before, which is Ember of Darkness. So I'll see you in the next vlog. Okay, so this is Spidey Troy. Swing out.